kid who grew up with a controller practically glued to his hand stepped into the arena and made the impossible look easy. Reads, timing, flawless execution. Peterbot walked away with the trophy, but also with a wave of questions. Is he a gaming prodigy? Is he hacking? Or is there something else we haven't seen yet? What's certain is that in 2024, he's showing a pace rarely seen at the pro level. And yet, his success hasn't silenced the critics. If anything, it's made them louder. To really understand why, you have to see where it all started. From a teenager's bedroom and casual friend lobbies to a stage where every single move is judged. Before there were trophies or interviews, there was just a console in a small room and a group of neighbourhood friends. Casual lobbies, endless hours of gaming, short clips tossed online. Nothing extraordinary at first, just a lightning-fast learning curve and reflexes that started to look almost unfair. When Peter Carter, better known as Peterbot, switched to PC, the acceleration was immediate. Edits, shots from impossible angles, rotations pulled off with surgical precision. There was order in the chaos. He knew exactly when to push, when to disengage, when to lock down for the end game, like he had the map written in the palm of his hand. And all of this at an age when most kids are barely getting their first taste of tournaments.
Hey man, my setup, we're gonna start with my setup, all right? Right now, I'm on a cheap budget. Okay, don't make fun of me. I have a $50 desk, okay? Not even, maybe 45. I got a bench fishing mouse pad, some super light, Apex Pro. Got a headset that is I'm gonna be winning grands on a broken headset here. You know, got my cheeses, bro. Got Red Bull, shout out Red Bull. And a $20 chair probably, I don't even know. And in my PC, I got like a 4090. No clue about the rest, I'm gonna be honest. Zero clue. That should cook. Maybe I'm on the worst PC and I don't know. I got my shitty ass PlayStation on the floor, got my shoes, ramen, extra mouse, and extra water. And this is my bed that Sendin broke in the corner. You just broke my bed.
It's my bad, bro.
Yeah.
I thought I was always jumping on this.
Wait, yeah, why is this lopsided?
Oh, okay.
You be getting busy in here, bro?
Definitely not. Listen, I don't know what happened. When I came here, it was not like this. So someone did this to me.
It's probably Ocus, bro. Ocus is massive,
Dude,
bro.
Ocus is 6'5", and he kind of has a beer belly. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this is my bathroom.
Did you get a bathroom?
Yeah, this is my bathroom. It's not really looking the best right now. I'm not gonna lie, but nothing crazy. I just got a shower and toilet that opens up when I walk in. And yeah, that's
His reputation grew even faster than his stats. Streamers started asking questions, editors built compilations, and the community saw the pattern. This wasn't temporary hype. He was the kind of player who changes how an entire season is played. That's where the unspoken nickname came from. The problem everyone had to solve on the server.
I don't know. So I eliminated Thomas, and then I knew Queasy killed one, right? And then I just knew it was a free win because it was Queasy, not Thomas, you know what I'm saying?
But rapid ascension has a side effect. The spotlight always casts a shadow. Alongside the first crowns came the first whispers that his gameplay looked too clean. And that's where the real tension in the story begins, because the trophies didn't end the conversations, they only made them louder. Victories should, in theory, silence the critics. In practice, they only turn the volume up. After his first big results, clips of his glued tracking, instant edits, and razor-thin clutch fights spread everywhere. Forums, X, Discord, every second of gameplay was dissected frame by frame. Whispers and comments surfaced fast. Too perfect. You don't see aim like that every day. Let's see him on LAN. Remember, these were community discussions and perceptions, not proven facts.
Who is the best player in the world right now?
No bias, I'd say Peterbot.
Peterbot.
Peterbot as well.
Peterbot.
100% Peterbot. Nobody's better than us.
Me, obviously, what? I just won back-to-back FNCSs, and I'm about to win this, and I'm about to win the LAN too. I'm about to win everything.
That's the paradox of success. The higher you climb, the closer everyone stares. Suddenly, every decision becomes a debate. A bold push? Risky? A flawless rotation? He must have info no one else does. And so a new tension emerged. It wasn't just about winning anymore. It was about convincing the camera, convincing the audience, convincing rivals and endless threads, and doing it over and over again through shifting metas and reshuffled duos. That path leads to the next stage of the story, the live stage, where lag is zero, emotions are raw, and pressure can't just be moved to another server. But on stage, things wouldn't always stay perfect. Yes, there were bad days, missed timings, duels lost on micro angles. For some, it was see, told you. For him, it was data to analyse what went wrong, why, and how to cut the losses. That meant uncomfortable changes. Duos reshuffled, roles repositioned, staff routines reworked. Everything became a repeatable system, scripted drops, probability-based routes, fights chosen, not chased. Out of that came the one decision rule. If a move doesn't bring position, info, or economy, you let it go. Meanwhile, the mental pace shifted too. Less force the highlight, more optimize the endgame. He drilled the micro transitions, when to stay low to force splits, when to climb 2 layers to break a firing line, when to accept that a top 5 is worth more than a flashy clip. On LAN, those micro adjustments show. You see it when he doesn't rush after a good tag, when he ignores a tempting target to keep zone priority, when he turns a medkit and 3 bricks into 1 more circle survived. It doesn't look spectacular every second. It looks inevitable across 12 matches. The results weren't always there. Some finals slipped from the podium, other nights he looked unstoppable. What mattered is that the oscillation became feedback. Every mistake fed back into the system as a new rule, but every rule came with a cost.
I don't like playing anymore, bro.
Why?
I don't find any joy from it. It's like a thing where like it's just like boring, bro.
But why? Why are you saying that now?
Why? It's always been boring. It's just getting. I mean, like last year, it was just so much fun.
You think
I'm not gonna lie, but like that's because like it's because like I've lost passion to like grind too. I'm not gonna lie. Cause like last year when I was like ass, I would like want to be better and shit, and then like I don't know. It's like a thing where like I used to like want to like keep playing and like be the best and shit, but like since I've been the best for so long, I just like don't care enough to grind as much anymore. And then like the game's getting worse and worse every season. Like.
And when the pieces finally aligned, stable drop, synchronized duo, meta on his side, something else emerged, not just a player in form, but a formula built to win trophies. And that formula was about to be tested on the biggest stage possible. By 2024, his gameplay felt programmed. Every move turned into a chain of high-yield decisions. Info, position, damage control, conversion into points. Nothing left to inspiration. Even risk was budgeted. The duo with Polo was the final key that locked the mechanism.
The global champions forward! How does it feel to officially confirm global champion?
It means the world to me. I mean, we knew we were going to win coming into it, and we're the best duo in the world.
Poyo, the trophy is yours. It has been an incredible year. Tell us exactly what's going through your mind right now as well.
I mean, this is amazing. Like, we got second the first major, and then win. It's 3P.
We heard you earlier on in the comms say, greatest in the world, baby. Is that what it feels like right now? You've proved it on this main stage.
Yeah, we are the greatest in the world. I will say that, for sure.
Clear roles. One reads the map and dictates tempo. The other strikes exactly when needed. No stepping on each other's builds, no wasted mats on the same angles, no doubled mistakes. When one forces tags for surge, the other is already setting the exit path. When one keeps pressure on the flank, the other climbs 2 layers to grab priority for the next zone. Small things, but across 12 matches, they add up to dozens of flawless decisions. Information became the main currency, and they treat it like gold. Want to take a fight? Only on your window. Need to rotate? only when enemy vectors are distracted. Need points? Secure top placements plus 2 precise bursts of aggression. That's why the scoreboard looked so clean. They weren't chasing highlights, they were chasing EV. Behind the scenes, the routine was ice cold. Replays until error patterns showed. Routes rewritten to avoid intersections with toxic duos. Pre-rotate timings shifted by 3 to 5 seconds to dodge diagonal plugs. Layer switching drilled until it was pure reflex. The result? A style that looks boring on stream, but absolutely brutal in a points race. The boring winner. And yes, they stress tested the meta. Zones where periodic info flips your mid-game decision tree. Frames where a single ping triggers 3 perfect moves in a row. They learned to turn those tiny windows into mathematical advantage. Sometimes you don't even notice the moment live. You only feel it when suddenly they enter moving zones stacked with mats and open angles. Put discipline, defined roles of his meta-knowledge and calm under pressure together, and it no longer feels like a run. It feels like a method, and that method, no matter the loot, lobby or zone pools, carries you almost inevitably into the final circles where titles are decided. The championship kicked off. Day 1.
OC is 1 feat of strength, but now it's time to take it to the next level. Globals is a different beast.
It's Peterbot, it's Fire, make some noise, Fort Worth. Chapter 5 has been theirs with back-to-back championships. Now they're looking to keep that streak continuing.
From the very first drops, the rhythm was obvious. Info, position, short strike, reset. No wasted movements, no rush. It felt like they were playing the map one step ahead. The plan was airtight. Land at the raft, secure priority on Emma Frost's reveal medallion, then build the mid-game around timed pings. When a silhouette pops up on your mental radar every few seconds, you don't search for fights, you schedule them. They'd pick an isolated target, land 2 or 3 clean tags, drain mats and positioning, then vanish before the lobby could react.
Get them off the map. You've got to imagine that opens up possibilities for more and more evens.
This might not be what Savage is looking for. Bugha gonna temporarily prevent Peterbot from outright keying Savage, but Peterbot, he has other plans in mind. He's looking for that fight. Regardless, Savage just trying to keep this wall closed off long enough, but Pete already immediately looking to take it. Savage scrambling, ducking every which way, but Savage, he just can't get the return blow he needs. Savage is gonna fall.
Surge, managed by the book. No panic at the 5-minute mark, just 2 small plays dropped like pins on a map. A refused 50-50. An angle opened just in time, then shut down again until moving zones. In endgame, the duo worked as one machine, one clearing space, the other striking. It wasn't about racking up 20 eliminations, it was about chaining 10 flawless decisions. The crowd felt it. Every entry into zone looked rehearsed. Every exit looked like another step toward the podium. But formats don't forgive sleep. A set runs for 2 days, and day 2 counts for 1.5x. And when everyone knows the only way to beat you is to break your rhythm, day 2 doesn't feel like competition. It feels like an organised hunt. Day 2 doesn't forgive. With points worth more, every mistake turns fatal. The opening matches shook the dominance of day 1. Third parties at critical moments, rotations caught in the middle. The paradox hit fast. The trophy that gave them confidence in decision-making also painted a massive target on their backs. Anyone spotting them on the lobby radar set one priority: break their rhythm. Points started slipping. The lead thinned. The answer wasn't some highlight reel play. It was discipline. They trimmed the excess. Shorter rotations, safer angles, mats saved for moving zones instead of ego fights. Clean low tarps, layer switches on the second, micro pauses for refresh without exposing their backs. The mental game mattered. 2 tags timed perfectly for surge, One extra bounce, a cold-blooded double edit to escape a squeeze. And when the walls closed in, Polo landed the shot that broke the chain. It didn't look like a viral moment. It felt like controlled tactics, guiding them to consistent high placements, enough good positions, enough boring points, just the right risks to avoid throwing it all away. When the set closed, the margin was still there. Not huge, but enough. Enough to lift the trophy. Enough to prove day one wasn't a fluke and day two wasn't a collapse.
Real on the day, but most importantly of all, a global championship.
The undisputed 2024 champion, FaZe, Peterbot, taking home in the only way they know how, and that is with a victory royale. Congratulations.
Everything was for this moment.
Forward! Would you please give it everything you've got for the FNCS Global Champions 2024 Peterbot opponent?
The trophy settled the leaderboard, but not the story around him. In the months that followed, old debates reignited, and new ones emerged. An old clip from 2016 resurfaced, showing him spamming the N-word.
Fucking on that cake?
I'm good, thank you. Bro, stop being gay, bro. Fat nigger.
Oh, delete it. Delete it.
Nigger.
Delete it.
Soon after, an apology started circulating. One some speculated might have been drafted with AI. The focus here isn't on the verdict, but on the ripple effect. Clip, outrage, apology, suspicion, polarization. In an ecosystem that thrives on instant reactions, this cycle burns trust faster than any misplay in-game.
You're actually kidding.
AI plagiarism checker. Trusted AI detector. Never go on a sponsored shit.
No. No. No.
Yo, how stupid can you get, bro?
Bro, that's actually bad. That
Bro.
makes it so much worse. Oh god, that makes it so much worse, bro.
What really matters is how you respond when it's no longer about edits, but about character. The audience is capable of holding two ideas at once, that a player can be exceptional and still have lessons to learn. That's the true challenge at the top level, showing growth not just in aim and macro, but in how you handle mistakes, choose your words, and carry yourself when you're not on high ground. If 2024 proved anything, it's that method beats emotion in the long run. The question is whether that same method can be applied to reputation. Small steps, consistent choices, no shortcuts, because in the end, trust is earned the same way you win an end game, through good positioning, sound decisions, and repetition. If 2024 put his name on the trophy, the years ahead will put his name in people's minds. The method shows in every clean rotation. Character shows in every decision outside the game. That's the balance he'll always walk, between what he can prove on the map and what he can build with the audience watching him. Maybe the medallion looked like a legal cheat code, but the real code is consistency, making the right choice when no one's watching, growing even after a win, staying calm when the feed is on fire. If he can keep pace with his own legend, his story won't just be about one not perfect season. It'll be about setting a standard. Now the ball's in your court. What matters more to you? Execution or evolution? Tell me where you draw the line, because that's where tomorrow's winners and true leaders are decided. Did you enjoy this breakdown? Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next episode. and drop a comment. Who should we unpack next time?